Folks, what you see on your screen is the district final trophy, and that is what is on the line today here at the CAT for the Division 2 District 41 finals between the Catholic Central Cougars and the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles. Hello and welcome inside the broadcast booth. My name is Reagan Cleaves, and I am happy to have you along with us here as we are bringing you all the action of this baseball game between the Catholic Central Cougars and the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles. Now, the Cougars and Eagles have not played this season, but the Cougars are hoping to have a successful game as they did earlier today against the Kellogg'sville Rockets, who were able to who were unable to get any runs against the Catholic Central Cougars as they lost by a final score of 14-0 in that district semifinal. Now, Grand Rapids Christian, that is how Catholic Central got here. Now, Grand Rapids Christian, they are here because they had a bye, which wasn't originally planned. Originally, there were supposed to be 4 teams in this tournament, but Godwin Heights was supposed to be the team that the Eagles met at 10 o'clock today. But that was Godwin Heights had to drop out for undisclosed reasons, and so the Eagles got a bye into this game, and that's what moved everything up 2 hours. So instead of having this championship game be at 2 p.m., it is at instead 12, and this is how such things will go today. As for Catholic Central, they beat Kellogg'sville on their way here, and due to the coin toss, Catholic Central will be the home team here in this baseball game, and so that is how things will work. Well, we will step aside for a little bit, and we will come back with the action of the top of the first here on the Cougar Baseball Network as they try to battle this out for a right to go to the regional semifinals.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here we go. The national anthem has concluded. Starting lineups have been introduced, and we are just about ready to go here from the CAT in this district final between the Catholic Central Cougars and the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles. On the mound for Catholic Central, it shall be Luke Kuzner, one of 2 Catholic Central pitchers who has a winning record. He sits at 3-2 this season through 42 1/3 innings played. He has allowed 24 runs on 40 hits. 12 of those have been have been earned runs. He has a 2.07 ERA, and he has struck out 21 this season, which is fourth on this Catholic Central roster. However, one more thing that is more important to note than that is the fact that Luke Kusner has had he has been the recipient and earned the last 2 in-conference wins that the Catholic Central Cougars have had. So if they have any chance of knocking off these Eagles, who come in as a loaded squad, they are one of the favorites in Division II, and at least in this district, they are the favorite to get out of it. They are a good squad, coached by a good coach, Brent Gates, and if Cougars want any chance of beating them, it was to turn to Luke Kusner today. Well, they are just getting set down low. They have thrown down to second, and we are just about set to go here on the Cougar Baseball Network, as leading it off is number 17 for the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles, Kyle Remington. He will be on the hill, so it is a pitcher-on-pitcher duel to start things off here at the Cat. Here's the kick and the pitch from Kusner. Curveball missed outside, and we are underway with that ball here on the Cougar Baseball Network. First pitch time, 12:08 p.m. Temperature outside is 83 degrees. The 1-0 pitch is fouled down the right field line for strike number 1 on Remington. 17 miles an hour is the general amount of wind that we will have today. Here's the 1-1. In there for a strike. Calling on the low inside corner. 1-2. Now we're at 83 degrees. It's only going to get hotter as we go on. 86 is the predicted temperature at 3. Popped up into center field. Under it is Peyton Klaus, and there's one away here at the Cat to start off proceedings.
Second designated hitter.
So there is one down. That'll bring up Kenan Paul, the freshman for the Christian. He is their designated hitter today. So with one away, we'll watch that go down low for ball number 1. Around the outfield for Catholic Central, left field is Adam Wanzels. In center is Peyton Klaus. Here's the 1-0. That missed just outside for ball number 2. In right field, it'll be Brady Redmer. First base will be Aiden Johnson. The Cougars are without Dom Schoenborn today. That's fouled a chopper right to the batting circle. John Passanaw at second base. Ben Passanaw at shortstop. Andrew McCall at third. And behind the plate, as always, is Jabin Bates. And on the mound, as we mentioned earlier, is Luke Kusner. Grounder to short. Picked up by Ben Passanaw. He hesitates. Fires over to first. They got him in time for out number 2. So a 6-3 ground out
Number 11, Ty Uchman.
is how the second out transpires. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ty Uchman. He will be a left-handed batter, the second left-handed batter to start this, to start at the top of this lineup for Grand Rapids Christian. First pitch to Uchman. Catches the outside corner for strike number 1. A good breaking ball there from the Catholic Central starting pitcher, Luke Kusner. Here's the set. He's working from the windup. Here's the 0-1. Missed inside on a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's drilled. Fair ball down the right field line. It got through Aiden Johnson. That'll go to the warning track. In the right field corner. That should be a stand-up double for Uchman. A 2-out one nonetheless. And he's on base with a 2-out double for the first baseman for the Eagles.
Catcher number 34.
That just got through Aiden Johnson at first. It was a ground ball right down the line. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 34, Sam Liziak. Two outs here in the top of the first. Christian, the road team in this contest. Catholic Central won the coin toss, so they are the home team on the scoreboard, which is more of a blessing to fans here because they aren't reading the Cougars on the bottom, and when they're on the scoreboard, they aren't thinking the Cougars have the Eagles score. That's ripped into left field for a base hit, and that got under the glove of Adam Wansell. An error for Adam Wansell will bring home Ty Uckman, and the Eagles lead this thing 1-0 early with two out hits and an error by the left fielder, Adam Wansell. If Adam Wansell fields that cleanly in left, that probably holds Uckman.
Courtesy runner, batting fifth. Shortstop number
Probably holds Uckman at third, and we still have a scoreless game, but an error by Wansell is what we have. So at the courtesy runner for Lysiak, the catcher, we'll get to that in a second as a breaking ball misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes on Camden Seth. Is Aiden Bremer, number 2. Here's the set working from the stretch. Here is Kuzner. He misses down low. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the set with Bremer on second. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, it's a called strike. So Camden Seth leaves that one right down the middle. Probably smart baseball, though. This is the biggest crowd I've seen all year for a baseball game. That missed outside for a ball. He wanted that outside corner, but didn't get it.
Fielder number 3, Alec Koval.
And so with 2 outs, Alec Koval to the plate with runners on first and second for him. This is the district final in District 41. The winner of this game will go on to play the winner of District 42. Here's the set from Kuzner, first pitch. Swing and a miss by Alec Koval for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on another outside fastball. Koval wants that outside pitch, and Kuzner's just gonna give him that all day and have him swing over it. So 0-2 here on Alec Koval. Runners on first and second, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul chopper back to the left. So 0-2 here. It is 1-0 Christian, not 1-0 Catholic Central. Here's the set. Here's the kick and the pitch. Upstairs for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Koval. Runners on first and second. Bremer on second. Here's the pitch. Fouled once again. A battle here between Koval and Luke Kuzner. Kuzner trying to escape an inning in which he had 2 outs from the first 2 batters and then allowed 2 straight hits. A double and a single, and an error by Wansell scored the run. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Alec Koval. Runners take leads. Here's the set from Kuzner, the kick and the pitch. Grounder toward third. It will get through the gap and into left field. They have a play at the plate. The throw will not be in time. And coming home to score is Bremer. It is 2-0 in favor of Christian. And folks, all of this is coming with 2 outs.
Batting 7th, third baseman number 10, Christian Burgess.
They'll advance everybody up. Alec Koval, a good battle by him there. It's been 3 hits with 2 outs for the Eagles, which have it at a 2-0 lead for them. Here's the set and the pitch. Popped up softly just inside the right field grass. That will get down for a base hit. That'll score 1, possibly 2. Throw to the plate. That's well overshot. And they will have no play at the plate again. An error by Aiden Johnson scores 2. And the Eagles have a 4-0 lead here early. Not the start Catholic Central wanted here, facing some pretty tough odds already against this Christian squad, and Cougars look to be doing well with the first 2 outs, and then a double by Ukman, a single by Lisak. Seth walked, or Camden Seth walked, Alec Koval singled, and then a bloop single by Burgess, advancing on the throw home, which allowed Koval to score. Makes it a 4-0 game. So 2 errors for Catholic Central here in the early goings of this one. There's a runner on second in Burgess. He advanced on the throw home by Aiden Johnson that was wild and allowed the 4th run to score. Kuzner comes set, the kick in the pitch. Low and away. Kuzner has been trying that same location not all afternoon. We've only had 7 batters. He's been trying that through this first half. That pitch came inside, almost got away from Bates behind the plate, but lucky for him it didn't, and so it doesn't get away from him. 2 balls, no strikes here on the 8th batter of the inning. Grounded towards second by Isaacs, picked up by John Passanon over to first, and the side is finally retired for the Cougars. Well, they get 2 outs, but with those 2 outs, the Eagles get 4 across the plate. We will head to the bottom half of the first. Catholic Central trailing 4-0, trying to get on the board here in the district finals. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Bottom of the first, John Passanon starts things off as he has done all year for Catholic Central. The first batter of the game, that's low and away. On the mound for the Eagles is their leadoff batter, Kyle Remington. Here's the 1-0 to Passanon. He's low and out, is away again. That's an odd pitch. That looked sure like they were over the plate. And that's what the coaching staff for the Eagles is talking with the home plate umpire. That's a comeback that hit Remington, and he'll pick it up and make the play nonetheless. Let's hope he's all right. He gets the 1-3 ground out, and there's 1 away here in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, third baseman number 4, Andrew McCall.
That'll bring up Andrew McCall for Catholic Central. Remington getting checked on here by the coaching staff and the rest of the infield for the Eagles. And that looked like it caught him in the leg maybe on that comebacker. It was a good job by him to recover, at least, and he's able to recover here. Now Andrew McCall watches that first pitch go outside. Here's the kick and the pitch, the 1-0. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now on the Catholic Central third baseman. Looks like Remington is all right. That didn't seem to faze him. That pitch missed low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Remington working quickly here, much akin to John Passanaw, who really likes to work quickly at times. Here's the 2-1. Swinging and a foul, chopping back to the backstop. We're in the bottom of the first. There's 1 out here on the Cougar Baseball Network. This is the district finals. Winner of this game will go on to play on Wednesday, either at the CAC here or at Grand Rapids Christian. Pitch missed outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now on Andrew McCall. Let's see what he can do here. The kick and the pitch. Ground ball. Slow chopper picked up by the third baseman Burgess. It will be in time for out number 2. Andrew McCall almost beat out that throw. He was showing his wheels down the line to first base, but it's not fast enough, and it's a 5-3 ground out for Andrew McCall.
No. I heard they're going to show a video.
1 ball, no. Here is Jabin Bates. First pitch comes up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. The catcher for the Cougars, last time out, we'll get to that stat line in a minute. That pitch caught the low and inside corner for strike number 1. Bates last game had 2 walks, and he was 1 for 2 otherwise. He tripled with a couple of RBIs. He flies that into right. A diving play by the right fielder, Isaacs. He makes the grab to retire the side. 3 up for Catholic Central and 3 down. Let's go to the second. Catholic Central trailing by 4 on your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Michigan, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the...
Well, leading off the top of the second for the Eagles is the ninth batter, the left fielder. Eagles, much akin to the Cougars in that district semifinal against the Rockets, sending 8 to the plate in the first inning and getting 4 runs out of it. The Cougars, however, got 3 back a couple of hours ago. That's poked towards second, picked up on a hop by John Passanaw and over to first in time. So a quick out for the Cougars. That should instill some confidence in them. They had 2 errors in the last inning, one by Aiden Johnson at first, and one by the left fielder Adam Wadzel. That'll bring up the top of the order with 1 away here. Kyle Remington, the pitcher, watches a curveball miss outside. 1-0 the count in this pitcher-on-pitcher duel. Another curveball caught the outer half. home plate umpire has been given the outside low corner to those curveballs, but at least when we've seen Kuzner working here, hasn't given him a lot on the fastballs or the changeups. It's a 2-ball, 1 strike count here to Remington as that one missed inside. The kick and the pitch. Ground ball towards second, picked up by John Pasna. Over to first for out number 2, 2-4-3 ground outs.
Designated hitter number 1, Cannon Paul.
For the Cougars. And that puts 2 away here. Cannon Paul, the batter, now watches that pitch go down low for ball number 1. He grounded out to short his last time up. He was the second out before that 4-hit explosion for the Cougars. That's popped up in the air. It'll be picked up by Andrew McCall, but he beat it out. He didn't have a play, and it's a bunt single for Cannon Paul. So just like the last inning, the Eagles get a base runner with 2 outs.
Number 11, Ty Uchman.
And it's Ty Uchman, the batter for the Eagles, who doubled his last time up into the right field corner to spark that first inning production for the Eagles. Working from the windup in the first base side of the rubber. First pitch is fouled on a ground ball down the right field line. Wind is really picking up. It's been whipping through the broadcast booth up here all day, including from that earlier game against Kelloggsville. It's at least keeping it somewhat cool up here. I'm not sure about the field conditions, but certainly a lot more sunny down there than it is up here. Fly ball into left field on an 0-1 pitch coming in. Could be trouble, but Adam Wanzel on the run makes the grab in shallow left. After 1.5, Cougars are able to hold Christian to no score in that second inning and still trying to get on the scoreboard themselves. It's 4-0 Eagles at the end of 1.5. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
More about the NFHS.
Runners to your mark. Set.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already
Kuzner
off to the
leads
races.
things off here for the Catholic Central Cougars. Bottom of the second, trailing 4-0 for the Catholic Central Cougars. Here's Remington, still on the mound for his second inning of work, delivers a fastball in there for a strike. For Luke Kuzner, when he leads off, he's batting .250 with 4 at-bats as such. Popped up right side, and it is foul. So he's batting a little bit over his normal batting average overall. He's batting .243 in all of his at-bats. So he's batting slightly better as a leadoff hitter. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, caught him on the outside half of the plate. Kuzner goes down looking on 3 pitches, including a foul. And there's one down here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Peyton Klaus, who on the air, he fouls that off the mask of the catcher, Lysiak. 0-1 here on Peyton Klaus. On deck is Aiden Johnson. Those are the Kuzner, Klaus, Johnson, the three guaranteed an at-bat, or at least plate appearance here in this one. That pitch missed, low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Catholic Central dugout, led by Andrew McCall, getting into this one. Here, as we can see, Andrew McCall, that's fouled off of Klaus's bat and straight back to the backstop once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on the Catholic Central center fielder. Here's the kick and the pitch. Missed up and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good leave there by Peyton Klaus. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Christian leads this one 4-0. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. That will be picked up. And no, it won't. It got through the second baseman, Van Dyke, and into right field. On with a single is Peyton Klaus, and that'll bring up Aiden Johnson, who through 90 at-bats in this season is batting .289. He had a couple of good hits last game, and he had a stolen base, in fact, but he also caught stealing once. Change up on the outside half of the plate for strike number 1. 0-1 now on Aiden Johnson. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Middle infield at double play depth. Playing back at the deep. Remington will come set, check the runner, and try the pickoff. He is safe. He's very worried about Peyton Klaus. Klaus, though, he does have 8 steals. He's 3rd in that tally. Pitch, swing, and a miss on a curveball outside. Aiden Johnson often goes for that pitch low and away, and Remington and the Eagles have done their good amount of their research. They try to go low and away again, but Johnson holds off at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Catholic Central first baseman. They try the pickoff move on Klaus once again, but he slides back in safely once again. Ty Uckman, the first baseman for the Eagles here. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Could be 2. Picked up. They get 1. Can they get 2? Yes, they can. Aiden Johnson is not happy about that at all. Hopping up and down. Talk about hopping mad as he trots back to the first base dugout. It is a 5-4-3 double play to end the second. Let's go to the third. Catholic Central still trailing by 4. This is your home for Catholic Central baseball.
Top student athletes.
Runners to your mark. Set.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already off to the races. Some may see a volleyball player.
Good hit! Way to go, girl! Woo!
At the NFHS, we see a spike in confidence that will help her achieve her potential. What else do we see? Musicians learning to march to their own beat. We're the NFHS, the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and activities in America, helping today's teenagers develop the skills they need to become tomorrow's leaders. And we see it happening in communities across Michigan every single day. Learn more about the NFHS commitment to youth at nfhs.org. This message presented by the NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships.
Lysiak to start things off for the Eagles here in the top of the third. They lead at 4-0 after a shaky first inning with 2 outs for the Cougars. Breaking ball is swung down and grounded towards short. It's picked up, thrown over. It got past Johnson. An error on the throw, but do they get him at second? Yes, they do! So they recover from an error. John Passanaw is able to cover the bag at second, and they get Lysiak trying to extend that single with an error into 2 bases, but they can't do so. And there is 1 gone here in the top of the third. So it'll be a 3-4 ground out with an error to 6. As Ben passing on the throw, it'll be a 6E. It's a foul ball. First pitch to Camden Seth. 0-1 the count on Seth. Kuzner still on the mound for his third inning of work. Big bending breaking ball missed upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the set and the 1-1. Swinging a high fly ball into right center field. On the run is Peyton Klaus. And he is able to make the grab. A nice grab in center field, and that's why you put Peyton Klaus in center. He can make those plays. And it's suddenly 2 outs for the Cougars after a leadoff error. First pitch to Alec Koval is in there for a strike. Koval had that long battle with Luke Kuzner back in the first inning. Here's the kick and the pitch. Missed outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Koval, the center fielder for the Eagles. Working from the windup, here's the kick and the pitch. Curveball missed inside. Umpire behind the plate shaking his head, indicating that it missed where everybody thought it did. 2 outs here. Top of the third. Cougars trailing 4-0 to the Eagles of Grand Rapids Christian. That pitch caught the outer half for strike number 2. Even count here, 2-2 the pitch. Swing and a poked line drive in the gap and into left. For a single for Alec Koval. So with 2 outs, another base hit for the Eagles to start things. It's happened in every inning so far. In the first inning, it was Ukman with that double into the right field corner with 2 outs that sparked that 4-run inning. Here's the pitch. Foul back into the right on a fly ball. In the second inning, it was Cannon Paul who bunted it down the third base line and got on with a single with 2 outs. And in this inning, it's Alec Koval to single through the gap and into left with still 2 outs. 0-1 the count here on Burgess. The kick and the pitch. Line drive into left field. A diving play by Redmer. It hit the ground before he made the grab, so it's another single, this time by Burgess, his second of the afternoon. And Koval goes from first to third on that for another single for the Eagles. So runners on the corners for the Eagles here with 2 outs. Cougars trying to escape another jam here in the third. They've had this time and time again in this game. It's been a consistency that these Eagles have gotten on base with 2 outs. Cougars have just had a hard time getting that final out. And we hope that's not the case here. Here's the set from Kuzner. Watches the runner at first and Burgess. The pitch missed inside. Now they'll throw down to second. It got through. No, it didn't. It got through. It was a nice block there by John Passanaw, but Jabin Bates thought he could get the runner, but it's a stolen base for Burgess, and coming home to score is Alec Koval from third, and it's a 5-0 lead for Grand Rapids Christian. Cougars wearing their white home uniforms to that pitch missed up and away on Isaacs. Cougars wearing their white home uniforms with blue numerals with silver outline trim. They've got a script Catholic going up on a diagonal from the right side of the jersey up to the left, across the chest, and then the number on the lower left torso. 2-0 the count here to Isaacs, the kick and the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Isaacs, the right fielder. He grounded out to end the first inning. That much needed Catholic Central third out. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back into the right up against the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So, 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Isaacs. The kick and the pitch. Missed inside, full count. This is a batter if you're Luke Kuzner. You cannot afford to lose. He has had a rough go of it getting that third out. Here's the pitch. High fly ball deep into right field. That is foul. My goodness. He took that for a ride. That almost took out the ticket tent. Whew. He took that one for a ride. 3-2, the pitch. Fly ball, center field. Tracking back has been passing. I'll make the grab in shallow center. And that is how the third inning will start with halfway. Let's go to the bottom half. Cougars still trying to break through Kyle Remington. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials.
It'll be Ben Passanaw, who had a massive triple back in that game against Kelloggsville earlier today. He had a big hit in that. It was a bases clearing triple. Give the Cougars 3 runs. He swings and misses on the first pitch. On the year, coming into today, so not including that Kelloggsville games, he's batting .097 with 36 strikeouts and 6 hits on 62 at-bats. Here's the 0-2. Missed just outside on Ben Passanaw. On the bottom of the third, nobody out here, 5-0. The Grand Rapids Christian Eagles lead this one in the district finals for 41. Swing and a miss. Down goes Passanaw. And that'll bring up Brady Redmer.
Batting eighth, right fielder number 24, Brady Redmer.
So it's the third inning here. So we will take a look, our first look at the out-of-town scoreboard, this time, as always, for the West Michigan Whitecaps. Give a minute for their schedule to load here. They are in the middle of a game, or they're in the middle of a series against the Great Lakes Loons. First 2 pitches missed the strike zone on Brady Redmer here. They alternated wins and losses from Tuesday on to Wednesday, called strike in the outer half. So the Whitecaps won on Tuesday and Thursday. The Loons won on Wednesday and Friday. They had another game tonight at 7:05. You can listen to that game. That's fouled, and that's a chopper right in front of the plate, and it's a 2-3 ground down. Lysiak, nice play to get that over to Ukman at first. So not often do you see a 2-3 ground out, but there you go. It's a 2-3 ground out. That'll bring up Adam Waddell for the Catholic Central Cougars. You can listen to that. You can listen to the Whitecaps game tonight at 7:05 with Dan Hasty. That's bunted third base side. Adam Waddell. It was bobbled by Remington, and on with a bunt with a error by the pitcher, which allowed Wadsell to get to first, so there's one on. The Cougars trying a 2-out rally of their own here with the top of the order coming up in John Passanaw. So you can listen to that Whitecaps game tonight on 106.1 The Ticket, 1340, I believe is the AM station. Dan Hasty will have that call for you. Pre-game show, I believe, starting about 6:35. That pitch missed outside. Next week, the Whitecaps will host Lansing. So the Lugnuts roll into LMCU Ballpark. That's a check swing. That didn't work. 2 balls, 1 strike as it skidders to the backstop. And you can purchase tickets at the Whitecaps website at milb.com/west-michigan. They have a 6. It's a called strike. They have a six-game homestand against the Lugnuts. Here's the 2-2, swing and a foul off the upper stanchion of the backstop. Count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the set. And the 2-2. Runner goes, missed low. Throw down to second. Got past the second baseman and into center. That will be a stolen base for Adam Wadsell. And he stands on second with 2 outs and an RBI opportunity here for John Passanaw. It's 3-2 the count. The kick and the pitch. Missed inside. He walked him. So a 2-out walk for John Passanaw has him on first base.
Number 4, Andrew McCall.
On a 2-2 pitch, and that'll bring up Andrew McCall and the number 2 spot in the Catholic Central order. 5-0. Grand Rapids Christian leads this one. District Finals. Cougars trying to get on the scoreboard here. Pitches on the lower half of the zone for a strike. 0-1 on Andrew McCall. Nobody's covering the runners. Here's the set and the pitch. Check swing. Yep, missed low and away, and he did not go around. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Andrew McCall, the kick and the pitch. That's a fly ball, foul, right field.
Whoa, bounce back in off the rocks. Nice bounce back there. Another ball stuff.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Catholic Central third baseman. Cougars still trying to get something going in this inning. Adam Wadsell stands on second. He'd be the first run of the inning. Swing and a miss. Never mind. Andrew McCall goes down swinging as we go to the 4th. Catholic Central trailing by a score of 5-0. This is the home for Catholic Central baseball.
For official.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School.
Here we are, top of the 4th. Catholic Central unable to get anything going in their halves of innings thus far, and Eagles have been able to get 4 in the first and 1 in the third, and they lead it 5-0 here. Luke Kuzner on the mound once again for his 4th inning of work. First pitch to the left field, the left fielder for the Eagles in Trevor Seth. First 2 pitches have been upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, picked up by Passanaw. Hold double step, and they don't get him. That hesitation cost Ben Passanaw, and an infield hit for Seth on a ground ball to the shortstop puts him on first with a leadoff single. First time a leadoff Christian batter has reached safely for the next at bat. It was Lysiak who technically reached on an error, but then now that's a line drive, double play ball, chance. They get 1. Can they get 2? Yes, they can! An amazing 6-4-3 double play. It was Passanaw over to Johnson with an amazing play by John Passanaw to reach up, grab the baseball on the throw from his cousin and fire it over to Johnson, and there we go. It's a ground ball out to John Passanaw. It is a double play and a ground out to end the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom half. Cougars looking to ride that momentum of that double play into the batting circle. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Catholic Central still trailing by 5.
School athletic.
More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing.
Jabin Bates, the leadoff batter for Catholic Central here in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch came in and it hit him. So the Cougars do indeed ride at least some of that momentum from that double play. And Jabin Bates stands on first here. Let's see what the Cougars can do. Fans, this is just a reminder that the broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Cougar Baseball Network. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and the Cougar Baseball Network. So with that hit by pitch, it'll be Luke Kuzner here. Slight lead off for Jabin Bates. The set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looks like a fastball inside. So it's 0-1 here on Luke Kuzner. He struck out his last time up. Stepping off and throwing over to first is Remington. Sliding back in safely is Jabin Bates. Here's the kick and the pitch. Missed low and away for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taking a look for the Detroit Tigers throw over, not in time. Once again, Remington very worried about Jabin Bates over at first. Tigers today in action for their 3rd of 4 games against the White Sox. They need to win both of the upcoming games today and tomorrow. Both of those are at 2-10 to even up the series. It's two wins to none in favor of the White Sox. Here's the 2-1. in there for a strike, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Luke Kuzner. Looked like that pitch had some nice movement on it. They lost the first game on Thursday 4-1, and on Friday they lost 9-8. And you can listen to that game either on ESPN. Swing and a miss on a pitch down low. Kuzner goes down swinging, and there's one away.
Number 5, Peyton Klaus.
You can listen to that game either on 96.1 if you're in the Grand Rapids area, on 96.1 ESPN, or on Wood 1300 106.9 FM. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It was a pitch up and away. Klaus went around. 0-1 now the count. The umpires today have switched their shirts. They were wearing navy blue to start things off, fouling back to the backstop, but now they are switched to the more cool powder blue. Cool as in temperature, not necessarily look. 0-2 here on Peyton Klaus with that foul to the backstop. Swing and a miss. They get him. So 2 straight strikeouts.
Number 25, Aiden Johnson.
For the Eagles. Not something you want to do. And keep checking over on Jabin Bates throughout the course of this. Next week, the Tigers will play a 3-game set against the Mariners from Tuesday to Thursday, and then a 3-game set against the White Sox from Friday to Sunday. Those games will all be at Comerica Park. Want to buy tickets? You can go to mlb.com/Tigers. That's grounded through the gap and into left field. A 2-out single for Aiden Johnson. Puts runners on first and second for Ben Passanaw. Ben Passanaw earlier today struck out in the third. He's 1 for 2 on the day with that triple back in the Kellogg's field game. Yeah, he fouls that one back away. A good cut there by John Passanaw. 0-1. 0-1 here. The count on Passanaw. The set. And the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up high above home plate. Under it is Lysiak. He will be able to make the catch. A nice play behind home plate. But that'll end the inning. The Cougars still get nothing going here in the bottom of the 4th. We head to the 5th. Catholic Central trailing 5-0 on your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing out to hype. Who dissed who? Who signed the fattest contract? Who got busted for cheating? Lost 2 is the unique capacity sports have to inspire us, to unite us. Well, great news, sports fans. Sports are still being played for the right reasons. They're still as entertaining as they are character building. You just have to know where to find it. And you only have to look as far as your local Michigan high school. You know, the place where the games are exciting, concessions are affordable, and the parking is free. Where the emphasis is on hustle and heart instead of hype. If you prefer real, honest-to-goodness sport played for all the right reasons, you'll find it at your hometown high school. High school sports. Games are being played this weekend at a Michigan high school near you. Okay, everybody, who's in?
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to
Top of the 5th here at the Cat. Cloud covering coming over in spurts here at the Cat, cooling off the playing surface just a little bit. First pitch to Ty Ukman is a ball. That's a ground ball off the pitching mound. Can they get the runner? No, they can't. It's an infield hit for Ukman that fooled both John Passanaugh and the pitcher Luke Kuzner. So it's an infield single for Ukman. Yeah, infield single for Ukman. Yeah. So one on here in the top of the fifth. Kuzner checks the runner at first. Comes set. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, third base side. Double play opportunity. McCall over to first. Can they get the two? Yes, they can! Another double play! This time 5-4-3. And John Passanaugh, another assist put-out combination for him.
Number 8, Camden.
So the Cougars clear the bases. There are 2 outs here. In the top of the fifth. First pitch to Seth is on the outside half of the plate. Camden Seth at the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk. Now line drive right to McCauley. He made that catch at third base, and the Cougars get 3 batters to the plate, and they retire them all. One on a double play and another on a line out. Let's stretch here on the Cougar Baseball Network. Cougars trailing 5-0. Well, some technical difficulties hindered us from bringing you the 5th inning stretch, so we'll do that a half inning later. We'll do it in between the next half of the inning. So, it's Brady Redmer at the plate for the Cougars. He'll line that, and a ground ball through the gap and into left field. So a leadoff single for Brady Redmer.
Number 23, Adam Wanzel.
That'll bring up Adam Wanzel, the bottom of the lineup for the Cougars here. Bottom of the fifth, nobody out. Adam Wanzel. He reached on an error his last time up. Cougars have only made it twice. This is only their second time through the lineup. Eagles are already partway through their third trip. Here's the set. The kick and the pitch to Wanzel. A bunt down the first base line. Trying to sacrifice. It's a nice bunt, and they do get the runner at first. So Adam Wanzel is out with a sacrifice bunt. He goes down 1-3. But still, it's a good job there by Adam Wanzel to move the runner Redmer over to first for the top of the lineup here. Here's the kick and the pitch. High, a fly ball into deep left field. Under it will be Seth, and he'll hold the runner at second.
Third baseman Andrew McCall.
So that'll bring up Andrew McCall. The Cougars again trying to put some pressure on Christian. They haven't done a lot. They've had base runners, but it hasn't been a lot of high pressure situations. It's been with 2 outs or 1 out that the Eagles have been able to get out of them very easily, barely break a sweat on the mound for Remington. And it's a little bit demoralizing having base runners at time and time again. You just still through the first 4 2/3 innings, you don't have any runs to show. Nothing in 2 is first pitch is fouled off, and then the second one is swung on and missed. Here on McCall. Here's the set. The 0-2. Strike 3, ring him up on the outer half of the plate. Let's head to the 6th. Catholic Central still unable to do anything, and this time we will stretch on the Cougar Baseball Network.
I've been obsessed with belts for a long time. I wear a belt every day, and there was like 3 things that always drove me crazy about belts. You have all these holes, but you only use
Back for the top of the 6th here. It'll be the Eagles to bat here, having not scored since the 5th inning. It'll be Alec Koval for the Eagles to start things off. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball third base side. That got over the head of McCall. And in the left, he played in on that, and it was able to sneak over his head on the hop. And that'll bring up Christian Burgess. So a single into left for Alec Koval puts him on first. As here in the 6th inning, we now take a look at the Major League scoreboard, as the 5th inning, where we usually do that, went by so quickly. 0-1. Here the count on Burgess as he fouled the first pitch to the screen. 0-1 the count. We'll actually throw it over to first to try to get Koval. Cougars have had a chance to turn 2, and they have turned 2 the last 2 innings. And we wouldn't be surprised if we see the Eagles steal here. That's a ground ball. Fair ball. Oh, nope, foul. Calling everybody back. I didn't see the umpire signal anything, so I assumed it was fair, but he must have yelled something. So 0-2 the count here on Burgess with a runner on first. You wouldn't be surprised if to try to see the Eagles try a steal here to negate the chance for a double play. First, the throw and the check over to first doesn't get Koval. Taking a look at the MLB scoreboard, as we said, the Tigers and White Sox at 2:10, along with Cincinnati at St. Louis at 2:15. We'll get to more scores later. Here's the set, the 0-2. Missed up and in. At 3:07, Toronto hosts Houston. At 4:05, it'll be Baltimore hosting Cleveland, Texas hosting Tampa Bay, Philadelphia hosting Washington. Here's the 1-2. Curveball missed outside, ball 2. You've also got Washington, Philadelphia, Miami at Pittsburgh, Minnesota at Kansas City, and Arizona at Milwaukee. 2-2 the count here to Burgess. The set and the pitch. Runner goes. Missed outside. The throw down to second will be in time. They caught him stealing. And there is one down here with a full count here to Burgess. So, full count here to Burgess the set. We'll actually step off, pardon. 7:15, we'll see. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball right field. On the run is Redmer. It will get over his head for a base hit. He falls down, loses his hat, gets the ball, throws it in. It will get past John Passanaw, the cutoff man. It's a triple for Burgess.
Number 21, Jackson Isaac.
And he stands on third with one out here in the top of the sixth. 7:15, we'll see the Cubs at San Francisco, the Dodgers of LA at Atlanta, and then the Red Sox at the Yankees. The first pitch here to Isaacs, missed outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 9:10, you've got the Oakland A's at the Colorado Rockies. Here's the 1-0. Curveball missed outside. 2-0. At 10:07, you've got Anaheim, or the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, hosting the Seattle Mariners. That's a line drive into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit and RBI. That got past Wanzel again. So it's another single with an added-on error for Isaacs. It's an RBI and an error on the
number 7, Trevor Seth.
And an error on the left fielder, Adam Wanzel. Luke Kuzner has been pretty solid on the mound here today. It's had a bit of a shaky defense, but outside of that first inning, nothing has really gone super horribly for the Cougars. That pitch missed up and in. And then the last game of the evening in the majors will be San Diego hosting the New York Mets. A 1-0 count here to Seth. Swing and a miss for Trevor Seth. 1 ball, 1 strike on him. It is a 6-0 ball game here. They kick on the pitch. Line drive into right. That'll get down in front of Redmer. They're sending him home. They'll actually hold Isaacs at third. He probably would have been thrown out anyway. So there's 1 out here in the 6th, and that'll be cause for a mound meeting for Tim McKinnon. There's nobody warming up, so if they're going to pull somebody in for Luke Kuzner, it'll have to be somebody in the field unless they're going to pull somebody from the bench cold, which I doubt they're going to do here. 6-0, Christian leads this one here in the district finals for District 41 in Division 2. Winner of this game will play Wednesday either here at the Cat or at Gainey Athletic Complex.
Fans, at the end of today's contest, we will award individual medals and a championship trophy, so please stay around. Thank you.
So there will be an awards ceremony if you heard over the PA, Jim Lantude, performing those duties today. There will be an awards ceremony after the game, and we will have that for you here on the Cougar Baseball Network. So one final thing before we do sign off. There's still 1 out here. Cougars will keep Luke. No, they won't. Okay, we will have a Meyer pitching change. We'll step aside here on the Cougar Baseball Network.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high.
The Cougars have made the Meyer call to the bullpen and have brought in their Game 1 starter of today, John Passanaugh. So he replaces Luke Kuzner. Kuzner shifts over to second, where Passanaugh was. There's a ground ball foul right in front of the Eagles' dugout. They lead this thing 6-0 off of a 4-run first inning that came on 2 outs and errors all over the place. Here's the 0-1. Down low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kyle Remington. He's 0 for 3. He has flown out to center, grounded out. He grounded out into a double play. His last time up, that was back in the 4th, the first of 2 double plays the Cougars have turned. Runners on first and third here. Isaac's on third. Trevor Seth on first. Pardon me, pitch missed upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Remington. We had 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Catholic Central and Grand Rapids Christian here in the District 41 final. That's a line drive into center field that'll score Isaacs, who tags up from first. And it's a 7-0, or tags up from third, pardon. It's a 7-0 baseball game. So that moves Seth up to second base. It's a run charged against John Passanaugh, an earned run charged against Luke Kuzner. Here's the kick and the pitch, missed up and away. 1 ball, no strikes here. We've only got 1 out here. That came when Koval was thrown out trying to steal second. Good frame there by Jabin Bates, as it looked like it was upstairs, but the home plate umpire called it a strike. 1-1 here on Paul. Swinging a foul off of somebody's mask. Not sure if that was Jabin Bates or the home plate umpire. 7-0. The Eagles lead this one. Top of the 6th. The kick and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball first base side. That won't be double play territory, but they'll get the out at 1. Ground out. So a ground out 3 for Paul that advances the runners station to station.
Huckman.
So runners on second and third now. Seth occupying third, Remington occupying second. The kick on the pitch. Nice breaking ball from Passanaugh in there for a strike on Ukman. Eagles today have been decked out in their light blue uniforms with white stripes along the sleeves. A nice pitch. Another curveball outer half by Passanaugh. Ukman today 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Eventually was part of that double play back an inning ago. Deep fly ball again. That's foul. Looks like it may have gone onto the softball field to our right. 0-2 here on Ukman. It remains that way after that foul ball. Here's the set from Passanaugh. Working from the stretch, the kick and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards second. They're knocked down by Kuzner, but he couldn't grab it. And it's an RBI for Ukman. Up the middle. A good effort by Kuzner, but he's unable to glove it down.
Number 34, Sam Ziziak.
And make the play over to first. So it's an RBI and everybody moves up. And Remington now stands on third. He represents the 9th run of the game. Or the 8th, yeah, the 9th run of the game, pardon. Eagles have gotten 3 in this inning, adding on to their 5-0 lead. Passanant comes set. The kick and the pitch. Up and in. For ball number 1 on Lysiak. Lysiak, the catcher, singled, was part of that odd play that came in and hit him. Goodness. Passanant lost control of that that curveball, and it hit Lysiak in the upper back. And now there will be a courtesy runner. Looks like number 2 again.
Number 8, Camden South.
So Bremer will come in for Lysiak. That pitch is inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Camden South. It's the 9th batter that the Eagles have sent to the plate here. There's 2 outs, top of the 6th. Swinging a fly ball into left field. On the run is Waddell. It got in front of him. That'll score 1. And coming home to score from second is Ukman. And it's a 10-0 game. If the Cougars can't score here in this one, it will be game over. And score in the bottom half.
Alec Coble.
The unfortunate way to end this season, but it is how we would end the season. So now runners on first and second now, as that is a 5-run inning, as Remington came home to score, along with Ukman. Now it's a perfect placement as Burgess is back up. Wait, is it Koval? Shoot, I'm behind a batter. I do apologize, folks. I have no idea where I lost a batter. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I got him. It is Alec Koval. 0-2. The pitch. Upstairs, he held off on it. Almost went around, though. 10-0. Christian leads this one. If the Cougars can't get a run across in the bottom half, this will be how it ends. Swing and a miss. He goes down swinging. Let's head to the bottom of the 6th. Last chance for the Cougars to get anything done on your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do Michigan's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your team.
It's Jabin Bates to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Last chance for the Cougars at the plate if they cannot get a run across. If they can, we'll be playing another inning here. But first pitch missed low, and that's a drive into center field. On the run is the center fielder. Koval will make the grab for out number 1.
Number 1, Luke Kuzner.
Well, Luke Kuzner comes to the plate with 1 out here. We're in the 6th. Cougars trailing at 10-0. First pitch is low. Pitch that's low. 2 balls, no strikes. That's a high fly ball, foul territory left side. It will be out of play. 2-1 now on Kuzner. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Catholic Central and Grand Rapids Christian in the district finals for the 41st District of Division 2. Here's the set and the 2-1. On the upper outside part of the zone for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind whipping around here in the press box. The 2-2. Poked, foul, and back to the right. Wind whipping up the dirt next to Ty Ookman at first base. Here's the set, the 2-2. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. It was low in the dirt. So we have a full count on our hands. Remington here working in his 6th inning of work. The set, the payoff, pitch inside, he missed. And so a walk for Luke Kuzner with 1 out. He represents the game-extending run. Here in the bottom of the 6th, 10-0. Christian leads this one. Runner on first for Peyton Klaus as we take a look at the Catholic Central scoreboard. Pitch missed low and away, got away from the catcher Lysiak and down to second on a wild pitch is Luke Kuzner. Today, not a ton going on today. It's girls varsity tennis. The MHSAA finals started at 9 o'clock at Holland Christian. That came in, almost hit Klaus. 2 balls, no strikes. We've got boys varsity baseball, the districts here at the Cat, and then girls varsity softball districts are at South Christian. Pitch missed low and away, 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Catholic Central trying to get a run across to extend their season by an extra inning here. 3 balls, no strikes, the kick and the pitch. Missed upstairs, he walked him again. 2 straight walks by Kyle Remington. Have runners on first and second, and that will
Number 25, Aiden Johnson.
bring out the coach, head coach for the Eagles, Brent Gates. Brent Gates runs, at least he used to run, a baseball camp out at Ganey Athletic Facility. I'm not sure if he still does, but I participated in that a couple of times, and it was a fun camp. He's a good guy and a good coach. And he's definitely coached these Eagles to success this season. There's 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Catholic Central trying to get runs across in order to extend this game. If they can't get a run, it is a 10-run lead, and the mercy rule is 10 after 5. So, looks like Gates has resolved things. And we'll leave Remington on the mound here. Klaus and Kuzner, who came in to talk with McKinnon in third base foul territory, will trot back to their respective bases. Kuzner on second, Klaus at first. 1 out here, bottom of the 6th. At the plate is Aiden Johnson. Here's the set, the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball down low. 1 ball, no strikes here. We'll get the sign from Lysiak, and Remington will come set the 1-0. Missed down low. It is inched up to 85 degrees here at the Cat. Wind is picked up even more, 20 miles an hour. It's the only thing keeping us cool, at least up in the press box. Throw it down to second off of that pitch outside. Missed. And it wasn't in time as Kuzner comes sliding back in. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Aiden Johnson. Here's the set from Remington. The kick and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball first base side. That'll be 1. Can they get the runner? No. So they'll get the lead runner and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Cougars down to their... Bates flew out to center. So there are 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's the set and the pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Runners on first and second. Klaus reached on a walk. Aiden Johnson on a fielder's choice. Ben Passanaugh, the Cougars' last attempt for Cougars' possible last batter here. 1 ball, 1 strike as he swings and misses on that one. The set from Remington, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. 10-0. Grand Rapids Christian leads this one. Bottom of the 6th. Last strike for the Cougars. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. That was down low. Good take by Ben Passanaugh. Cougars trying to extend their season even if it's just by an extra 6 outs. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ben Passanaugh. The set from Remington. The 2-2. Swinging a line drive up the middle. That will get down for a base hit coming around third. And they will have a play at the plate. Klaus coming home. It will not be in time. We have an extra inning. Klaus comes home on an RBI single up the middle by Ben Passanaugh. And the Cougars are on the scoreboard here in the 6th.
Number 24, Brady Redmer.
So the Cougars survive a mercy here and get a run across. The set and the pitch. In there for a strike on Brady Redmer. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Brady Redmer went chasing for 1 in the dirt. 0-2. The pitch. That looked right down the middle. We'll take it. Umpire must have called it low. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Cougars go down swinging. Let's head to the 7th. Catholic Central staying alive here in this game. As Christian leads this one 10-1 as we go to the 7th. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sport skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Michigan knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Michigan needs more high school officials.
First pitch to Christian. Burgess missed outside. 1 ball, no strikes here on Burgess. We are in the 7th. Christian has scored 5 in that 6th. Swing and a miss. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike on Burgess. Burgess stands straightaway stance, right-handed batter's box. Passanaugh straddling the rubber in the windup, misses inside. 3-1. Here's the set, the 3-1. Curveball in there for a strike. Burgess thought he had walked. He was about to head over to first base, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the payoff pitch from Passanaugh. Swing and a pop-up in right field, and the run is Redmer. He makes the grab. A good play there by Brady Redmer, running to his right and over the shoulder catch in right center. And there's 1 down here. Here in the 7th, Cougars were able to stay alive in that bottom of the 6th by getting their first run of the game across the plate. Peyton Klaus came home to score an RBI single by Ben Passano, his 4th RBI of the day. He had a bases loaded triple back in the Kellogg'sville game. He got 3 RBIs in that one. For him, those RBIs, here's the 2-0 in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on Isaacs. For Ben, those were just his... that brings him to 10 RBIs on the year. Fly ball into right. Bedmer under it again, and will make the grab. Another fly out to right. And then he'll put 2 away here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Trevor Seth, the 9-hole hitter for the Eagles. Pitch catches the up and inside corner for strike number 1. That's grounded up the middle. Shortstop Passano picking up over to first. Stretched by Johnson. They got him. So a 6-3 ground out. 1, 2, 3 go the Eagles. Let's head to the bottom half of the 7th. Last call for baseball on the Cougar Baseball Network.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Number 8, Camden Seth.
Camden Seth, the new pitcher for the Eagles. He will stand in. The pitch for Adam Wanzel grounds that third base side. Foul. We're in the bottom of the 7th here from the Catholic Central, trailing this one 10-1. Barring a miracle, looks like this is how the season is going to end for the Cougars here in the district finals. 10-1. The Eagles lead this one. They will go on to play the winner of District 42. The 1-1 missed outside. New pitcher, Camden Seth is the pitcher for the Eagles here. He was their shortstop all afternoon. Here's the 2-1. The step and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Adam Waddell here. Well, it's bottom of the 7th. Cougars trying to make a comeback here, and that doesn't help. Waddell goes down swinging on a pitch on the lower part of the zone for strike number 3. Waddell leaves that one looking. And that'll bring up John Passano. Here's the set and the first pitch to John Passano lower part of the zone. Seth wanted it, but didn't get it. Here's the 1-0 from Seth. In there for a strike on the inner half of the plate. John passing on the right-handed batter, straight away stance, bent slightly at the knees upright, torso and upright bat. The 1-1. Missed away. 2 balls, 1 strikes here. Or 2 balls, 1 strike, pardon. Here, on John Passanant, the Catholic Central Junior. He should be a leader on this squad next season. He'll foul that to the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. And unfortunately, we will not, as David and I are both seniors, or were both seniors this year. We graduated about 3 weeks ago. We unfortunately will not be coming back. He is going to St. Thomas out in Minnesota to take part in college seminary. He's looking to become a priest. The 3-2 missed low and away. We walked him. So John Passanant walks on a 3-2 and advances to first. And Andrew McCall is on for the Cougars. And so David's off to seminary in Minnesota, and I'm off to Mount Pleasant to hopefully major in broadcast and cinematic arts at Central Michigan as a Chippewa. Fly ball right field. On the run is the right fielder, Isaacs. He makes a nice nifty grab in right field to put 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 7, Jabin Bates.
So Jabin Bates, the last hope for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 7th. Cougars trailing by 9, 10-1 the Grand Rapids Christian here. Big runs in the first, or big innings in the first and the 6th didn't help matters for the Cougars as they allowed, as the Eagles scored 4 and 5 in those innings respectively. First pitch missed up and away. Here's the 1-0. Missed down low. 2 balls, no strikes on Jabin Bates. Jabin Bates this season has been a phenomenal. He's the leading RBI getter for the Cougars. 23 RBIs coming into today, along with a batting average of .462 and an ops of 1,250. That was a called strike in the outer half. 2 balls, 1 strike on Jabin Bates. Setting outside is Lysiak. That's popped up in the air left field. That could do it. And a nice diving play by Trevor Seth is how this thing will end, as the Eagles bring home a winner in this one by a final score of 7-0. We will actually not step aside. We do have a trophy presentation. I forgot about that. Here is we will hand it over to the PA announcer, Jim Lantu, for the award ceremony for the district finals champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation of the trophies and medals, let's acknowledge these 2 fine teams for their achievements this year and their play today. This time we welcome Grand Rapids Christian Athletic Director Jason Harriman to the field. First, the presentation of medals. Number 1, Cannon Paul. Number 2, Aiden Bremer. Number 3, Alec Coble. Number 4, Ethan Dublicourt. Number 5, Nathan Hedlund. Number 6, Nate Van Dyke. Number 7, Trevor Seth. Number 8, Camden Seth. Number 9, Jaden Burgess. Number 10, Christian Burgess. Number 11, Ty Uckman. Number 12, Josh Winkle. Number 15, Levi Harriman. Number 16, Landon Botka. Number 17, Kyle Remington. Number 18, Isaac Hupka. Number 20, Landon Rosbeck. Number 21, Jackson Isaacs. Number 24, Sam Genzi. And number 34, Sam Lisiak. And accepting the MHSAA Division II District 41 trophy, head coach Brent Gates. Grand Rapids Christian now advances to play in the pre-regional Wednesday, June 9th. Congratulations to both teams and good luck in the future. Thank you for coming out to Cougar Field today. We ask you to enjoy the rest of your weekend and please drive home safely.
That was the awards ceremony. We will step aside for now. When we come back, we will have one final address from the broadcast booth here at the Cat before we sign off for one final time here on the Cougar Baseball Network. Final score today, Grand Rapids Christian 10, Catholic Central 1.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Michigan. In almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Well, it is a tough way to lose, especially when you lose 10-1 to a really good baseball team to end your road. And for the Cougars, that is how things transpired. It was a 10-1 win for Grand Rapids Christian here today, and that is where the road ends for the Cougars. But things continue for Grand Rapids Christian as they will play the winner of District 42, either Allegan, Totsonville Unity Christian, Hamilton, or Holland Christian. They will play they are just about to start the championship game in that district in about 10 minutes time down at Holland Christian, I believe. So that is where things will go on for that tournament, as things are still wrapping up down below us. The Cougars are in a huddle just inside third base in foul territory, and the Eagles are congregated out in right field, just outside of the infield dirt, taking a picture for the district championship win. It is a disappointing way to go for the Cougars as they lose this one 10-1. And today they had a couple of really good innings. They had really good innings overall. It was just the two innings today, the first and the sixth, that really killed them. They allowed a 4-run first inning and a 5-run sixth inning. It was just Luke Kuzner pitched pretty well. He only had 3 earned runs. Now that I go back and calculate it more, it's 5 earned runs with that sixth inning factored in. But he pitched well. He just when it was needed, the defense wasn't there, and it didn't help his cause much. And Eagles took opportunities. They took advantage of them, and They win this one by a final score of 10-1, advancing to the regional semifinals on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, either here at the Cat or at Gainey Athletic Complex, depending on how the athletic directors work that one out. This is one final look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The West Michigan Whitecaps in action today at 7:05 against the Great Lakes Loons. That one's in Midland. You can listen to that game on 106.1 FM, I believe 1340 AM. Dan Hasty will have the call for you there. If you're taking a look at the Tigers, they get started in just about 10 minutes against the White Sox. That game starts at 2:10. You can listen to that game either on ESPN 961 or Wood Radio 1300 106.9 FM. They will finish up their series with the White Sox tomorrow in that one. Final look at the MLB. A couple of games going on right now. We won't run through the entire thing. The White Sox and the Tigers are in warm-ups, and the Reds and the Cardinals are in warm-ups, and that is it. We've already run the gambit of the other games. Every other game is later. We'll go through it one more time just for the heck of it. The Astros and the Blue Jays, or the Astros are visiting the Blue Jays today. Indians at Orioles, Rays at Rangers, Nationals at Phillies, Marlins at Padres, Twins at Royals, Diamondbacks at Brewers, Cubs at Giants, Dodgers at Braves, Red Sox at Yankees, Athletics at Rockies, the Mariners at the Angels, and the Mets at the Padres. Those are all the games in the MLB. If you want to look at more times and TV coverage, you can always go to MLB.com/scores. And again, in the Catholic Central spectrum of things, girls varsity tennis finished up today with their finals. Boys varsity baseball, obviously the districts here today, and then softball had their districts at South Christian. Well, before we head off for one final time, we'd like to thank a couple of people. We'd like to thank Jim Lantu for helping us get set up in the past couple of years and providing us laughs here in the broadcast booth and doing PA a lot of the times for Cougar baseball. You've also got David Shamblin, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, along with Gabe Groh, helped us out a couple of times here on this season. We'd also like to thank Trevor Hinshaw, the athletic director for the Catholic Central Cougars. He's been instrumental in helping us get set up not only for baseball games, but also for hockey games as well. And we've also And we'd also like to thank the MHSAA for letting us broadcast this game here for the district finals and district semifinals, for that matter, here at the Cat. Well, we'd also like to thank our sponsors that sponsor Cougar, not only Cougar baseball, but also Cougar athletics. They are Meyer, Dempsey Ventures, Fox Motors, Licari Sicilian Pizza Kitchen, Lax Enterprises, Kent Rubber Supply, Custom Rubber and Hose Solutions, Law Weathers, Attorneys and Counselors, Treadstone Funding, Residential Mortgage Lender, the Center for Physical Rehabilitation, Micah Myers, Attorneys at Law, Applied Imaging, the Braun Walsh Group, Baird Private Wealth Management, Buffalo Wild Wings, Distinctive Catering by Brands, Your Event Done Perfectly, Big E's Sports Grill, ETNA, and UCS, United Commercial Services Incorporated. Finally, we'd like to thank all the fans that have joined us the past 2 seasons. You're on the Cougar Baseball Network. I know it's a small crowd, but you guys have been very supportive over the last couple of years, and we hope you have enjoyed our broadcasts here on CBN. Well, that will just about do it for us this afternoon and for our tenure here on the Cougar Baseball Network. For one final time, this is Reagan Cleaves saying so long from the Cat in Grand Rapids, Michigan, as the Catholic Central Cougars fall to the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles by a final score of 10-1 in the district finals. Thanks for watching and have a great afternoon, everybody.